Okay, dinner rig rundown for charity. Gonna talk about guitar. Let's go. Okay, guitar number one. This is my favourite guitar ever on the planet. Obviously it's a Fender Telecaster. Nice headstock that's matching the colour of the body, which is kind of like a unique thing about this guitar. Really important that if you want your Telecaster to sound good, you have a Scooby-Doo sticker on the back. Can you see that on the camera? There you go, close up. Scooby-Doo sticker. Really important. In fact, I'd go as far as to say vital for Telecaster. Yeah, this is my absolute pride and joy. I love it. Great guitar. Two, obviously, single coil pickups. Really low output, which is something that's quite common across all my guitars. I really like that low output thing. And then getting gain and stuff from all of the pedals. Guitar number two. Okay, next one is my Fender Telecaster. This isn't a Telecaster, this is a Stratocaster. They got this one just before Christmas last year. Again, love this guitar. I ruined it by trying to relic the scratch plate to try and make it look old like the rest of the guitar, because it was I bought it like with all the wear marks and whatever. The neck's like really smooth and stuff. Yeah, again, really low output pickups. Got the bar on this one obviously so I can make stupid noises and go like that. Yeah, love this guitar as well. Kind of tend to use it for more of the cleaner stuff rather than Telecaster on some of the heavier songs. But yeah, still love it. Guitar number three. Another Stratocaster. I have a bit of a problem. Yeah, this one's pretty good. But I prefer the Sunburst one that I just showed you. Yeah, it's still a great guitar. I've put some different pickups in this one though. I've got some bare knuckle pickups that I ordered and put in there. I think it's the Mother's Milk set, I think it's called. Could be wrong. I've got a magnetic bass plate on that bridge pickup as well, so it's more like a Tele. I kind of wanted a Strat with like a Tele bridge pickup so I could use it for gigs and it'd be a rock thing. Didn't sound exactly how I wanted it to, but it's still a really cool guitar. I love it very much. And this was all over the first EP, along with the Telecaster. It's great. Cool. So next thing to mention, probably the amp. Get it close up. It's Fender Blues Deluxe reissue. Great amp, love it. I just use the clean channel. Not a lot. It's a stupidly bright amp. It's almost painful at times. So the treble and the presence are like really low. Crank up the mid-range quite a lot and a reasonable amount of bass. A lot of reverb as well. It's got spring reverb in it, it's really cool, love it. Yeah, I used to take this to gigs all the time before I got a pedal that I'll talk about in a minute. Because getting this down 3 flights of stairs is a pain in the ass. Star Wars Lego, really important. This is a TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter of tone. If I didn't have that there, everything would sound bad. But obviously then to defeat the evil, you need the X-Wing, which flies in and... yeah. It's like shooting Womprats in the desert. Okay, so kind of the first part of my pedal board is the octave pedal. Obviously we don't have a bass player, so that's Gareth, our bass player. He's really well behaved. He doesn't take a cut of the money that we don't make. Our old bass player was called Gareth. Hi Gareth. Left the band, replaced him with that. That cost £60. Gareth probably cost more than £60 because he's been a human being and you can't buy them. It's priceless. The octave pedal splits into two. One goes through like the guitar stuff, the other one goes through all of this stuff that I'm pointing at with my foot. So here we've got the Freeze Sound Retainer from Electro Harmonix. That is a weird pedal. What I tend to do is just hold one note with it and then it gives me something that I can play solos over or just noodle about with. Particularly on the song Transparency when we get to the weird ambient section that we do live. I just put a low B sustaining on that. That goes through the compressor. Problem with the Boss octave is the octave that comes out of it is really dynamic on different notes. So some notes will pop out like super loud, others won't come out properly at all. So that goes through there, squishes it, then through the bass DI, and I'll just send that to front of house or into a bass amp or whatever there is at the venue because I don't have a bass amp myself. It's which makes it really convenient. I would demonstrate all of that sound for you, but I don't have the bass thing plugged in because it sounds like ass on its own. Tune your guitar, it's good for you. It's like salad, but for guitar sounds. Also, if you plug your guitar in using this cable, you put it in the hole, like so. That means you can plug into your pedals, which is really important because otherwise they don't do anything. They're just like empty boxes on the floor. So plug into your pedals and they will work much better. I'm leaving this bit in to make it really, really awkward for you all. Okay, so kind of the most important thing for me is just having like a normal like rock sound. So for that I use the Blues Driver. That's pretty much always on. So I'll demonstrate some of that. I use it for clean stuff and then dig in a bit because it's really dynamic. Great pedal. So I'll do clean stuff with it and then dig in a bit and it'll be rock and roll. Clean stuff like Heaven, if you've heard Heaven, available on some websites. It's a cool sounding pedal. And then if you turn the delay off and you just whack it, you can get some great like AC/DC-ish rock. If you dig in a bit, you can get really great AC/DC-ish rock sounds, so kind of like this. Yeah, love that pedal for that thing. The way I tend to set it is gain about halfway. I try and make it sound like a, well, one of my favourite albums is the new Bon Jovi album, This House Is Not For Sale. I've got it on a gold vinyl on the wall over there. You can get closer to that. It's a really good album. The guitar sounds are great. I always try and aim for that kind of sound when it comes to like your mid-gain kind of stuff. Hence the hence having the Blues Driver set like that. Obviously you can hear tons of reverb in the amp as well. That's something I like. Then for my heavy gain stuff, I tread on my fuzz face. I love treading on faces, especially when they are fuzzy. Obviously with that one I just want like a thick, massive pile of muddy, distorted, fuzzy shenanigans that Rhiannon will then yelp over. Cool pedal, love it. Next. So Tube Screamer probably doesn't get the least used pedal on the board. I only really use it when I'm doing little solo-y parts, which is very, very uncommon. So songs like Give What I Need, which isn't available on Spotify, although other songs are. You don't have to listen to them though. That's bad for your mental state. So that probably sounds that sounds a bit like this. Yeah, again, cool sounding pedal, but doesn't get that much use because I don't get to do that much cool guitar-y stuff. I have to just sit there, watch Rhiannon have all of the fun. Anyway, next pedal. We'll leave that one till later because that's a dangerous pedal.